Hello, I'm Dr. Eve. I'm going to talk to you today about a fetish, a specific fetish, a foot fetish. Fetishes are sexual arousals that happen outside of the normative, what society deems as being normative, way of being sexual. It's objectifying and partializing an area of a person's body. It usually is a man who has the fetish. So he would have a fetish around breasts or around clothing or around a certain type of foot or a certain type of sexual behavior that would incorporate his fetish. It could be a balloon, it could be latex, it could be plastic. There are so many different kinds of fetishes. Listen to this story and learn a little more about fetishes. This man says, I'm married to a wonderful woman who lives with me and they're both living overseas. She knows about my foot fetish and sometimes lets me massage her feet. She will also put them over my face during intercourse, which adds to my excitement. She isn't into letting me have my way with them fully, and I've been trying for years to encourage her to try out foot jobs in our sex life. I also want to make her comfortable with me smelling her feet. Something about a smell of her feet drives me insane. She doesn't seem to accept my fetish as much as I would like. How can I get her a little more involved in this and make her feel 100% comfortable and appreciative? Other than that, the rest of our marriage is great. This letter is a great example of how the mind of a fetishist works. In this case, it's a man with a foot fetish. I love the expression that he uses as a foot job. I mean, have you ever heard of giving somebody or receiving a foot job? Because I haven't heard of that before, so thank you for teaching me something. But you can hear that his highest form of arousal is around making love to her feet, and that's where the objectification comes in, the partialization. It's almost like her feet are separate from the rest of her body. And unfortunately, for many people who are partners of fetishists, they feel quite removed and they feel resentful eventually that they are not being made love to. And it's just one part of their body, with hands, or in this case feet, that are getting all the attention. And it can feel quite disassociative. For men who do have fetishes and are watching right now, it's very important that you make love to the rest of the body as well. Even if you want to be focusing and you need to focus on just the feet, incorporate it in your loving, in your love making of this person. And for women, to try and make sure that he gives enough attention to you and not to feel offended if you don't get the kind of vaginal attention that you're used to. Try and think a little laterally and get your minds used to that your feet is what turns him on. But you have got the right to be getting the kind of sexual pleasure that you enjoy. So make sure that happens for you. For more information, visit dreve.co.za. Follow me on Twitter and find me on Facebook.